Grand Rising. Let me just adjust that just a little bit. I think I'm out to lift this a little bit. That's better. So, welcome back to my live with your girl, High Priestess Unicorn. I hope everybody's had a good week. I have. I've had an amazing week. I just celebrated, well, not me. I was celebrating someone close to me, their Earth Day. It was beautiful. Absolutely was. You can hear the birds chirping in the morning. Let's clear the energy, guys. Whilst I pull some cards for the collective. Please may I get clear and precise, accurate messages. Please and thank you. You know, we always start with this one, don't we? And breathe. And breathe. What deck should I start with? That's better. Oops. So I hope everybody's having a good week. Everybody staying high vibrational, blessed, and most importantly, guys, grateful. It doesn't matter how much or how little you have. Just be grateful and appreciative that you have air in life. Do you understand? That's the quickest way to get your prayers answered, is to walk in the energy of gratitude. So I'm giving out some little nuggets there. Do you know what I mean? Giving out some good little nuggets there, guys. So I'm going to see what's in the collective energy this morning, 13th. It sounds weird saying Tuesday, 13th, but I don't know what part you're in. Because obviously different states verbalize things differently, or they articulate it differently. So, Spirit, what is currently in the energy? What do you need to know about this collective and karmic situation? Please and thank you. I notice the doppelgangers are out in force, so to speak. Can I get two to start the read off? One. Can I get one more, please, Spirit? Okay. Oh. Hmm. So you've got someone's plans, whatever plans they were, has fallen through. What you was hoping to accomplish, you're clearly not going to accomplish it. So that's the karmic side. That's karmically and collectively. So basically, whoever was partnering up or collaborating with whoever for whatever plan you so say had, I'm afraid to tell you, it's not happening in this field. I think you already know this already. I think you already had synchronicities to collaborate or to confirm exactly what I've just said. Page of Cups, and that's in the reverse as well. You was expecting some type of happy news, or you was hoping to gain financially off of a child, possibly. That's not happening either. So if you sacrifice a child for financial gain, it's not happening. For some of us, the Three of Pentacles is in the upright. Some of us are actually gaining our own recognition, and our own success through our efforts. People are recognizing, let me just say this, people are recognizing clearly who the fake ones are and who are the actual ones with the actual gifts. Because what the fake ones do with below zero talent, they jump on people's lives like myself and other creators that are actually legit and authentic, and they copy and clone and mimic your work. And then whoever it is that they're paying behind the scenes to either shadow ban your posts, your videos, slow it down, keep it hidden, or basically just f around with your algorithm to basically, or they report it to get your shit reviewed while they've copied and mimicked what you've done and presented it as their own to try and fool the masses. But I think people can read between the lines. For a lot of you, there's a particular individual, or should I say, a couple of particular individuals that have actually they've made a job description out of these behaviors, so to speak. And the thing about it is, somebody, it could even be myself, so I can even include myself in this as well. Because I've been exposing these people blatantly. So it's either one of two things. Is either people's taking off the blinders, the glamour magic's world, so people see who you truly are now, so you can't hide from these people no more, or you can't be fooled by these people. Because when you're putting people under your narcissistic spell, basically they're believing all the bullshit. As ludicrous as it may sound, they believe it because you've done word witchery on them, you've glamorized them some way or some way or another to get them to side with you or to believe your lies. And then it's like I said, it thinks backwards. You're attacking the real divine person that's doing the work. Do you understand? And you're speaking up for falsity, someone speaking falsehood, someone pretending to be somebody that they have never been. Period. And that shit's come to an end. Oh, Six of Swords on the bottom. Well, that wasn't meant to but I could take it as a sign. It did fly out in the upright. And I saw a Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're trying to portray yourself as a kind, thoughtful, sensitive, caring, nurturing individual. Well, we are, but this is what you fake ones have been trying to portray. But I believe because you're being called out, it's all good to mimic somebody, but what we possess isn't on the outside. It's within us. Do you understand? This is why people have taken the extra time to watch how you talk, how you express yourself, and you want to go out and mimic it. Make that make sense. People that have known certain individuals are going to know full well where those characteristics came from. And it definitely wasn't you. So whatever practitioner you paid for this rubbish ass, whatever you done, I think you need to ask for a refund. Or maybe that's your karma. That's what I'm getting. That's your karma. Okay, spirit. Let's get more into this. Anything else? Yeah, there's a few actually. There's a Pisces female, an Aries male, a Taurus male, a Sagittarius female, and a Scorpio man, a Leo female and male. Okay. So I got to take it as it comes. It's really funny how it fell on the Two of Wands in the reverse. Oh, you're in the reverse. So basically, whatever outcome you perceived in having, obviously it was wrong. Obviously, it was manipulated some way, shape, or form. That's why it's in the reverse. So for me, whatever outcome you was expecting from whatever reliable person you was working with behind the scenes or paying under the table, clearly that's what it is. Some dirty dealings. Do you understand? The outcome you was trying to manifest or trying to manipulate to go your way has fallen short. But I get the sense that just like you like to lead people down the garden path, is what I'm getting. Just like how you like to lead people down the garden path, now you've been led down the garden path. I get the sense that you feel betrayed. Whoever this person is, you feel betrayed because you trusted somebody and you believed everything they were saying. Come to find out at the end of it all, whatever incident went on, and you've asked them like, oh, but you've guaranteed X, Y, Z. This person's either one ghosted you or two laughed in the face and said, what are you going to do about it? More for you. That's kind of like what I get from this. What are you going to do about it? More for you. Then the King of Cups would come out with the Two of Cups. Yeah, you tried to funny how these two came out together. The Two of Cups with the King of Cups, yeah. For the Two of Cups. Of course, there's unions, important unions in the balance. For some of you, it possibly could be a reconciliation, but that depends on your situation, if that makes any sense. So you know whatever situation. For some of you, it's not. Do you understand? But I do get the sense that these people, obviously, because they're paid actors, basically. They're like an Agent Smith. They've been trying to manipulate the energy to make it seem as though a person you walked away from because of the treacherous things they did to you, they want you to believe that that's really meant to be your divine counterpart. Newsflash, you forfeited that shit when you chose to go against your divine counterpart. You forfeited that shit when you decided to work against said divine counterpart. You forfeited that contract when you decided to not only discard your divine counterpart, but then you chose to lie, slander, even unalive on multiple occasions. I mean, you got a whole heap of people involved in this bullshit. Let's be for real. And where did it get you? Nowhere. Now, the King of Cups, I believe this is someone that wants to give to you. It's in the upright. It's not reverse. I believe this is who is a new counterpart in some way, shape, or form. I also feel that no matter how much they try to stop and block it and steal it, didn't work. So you are going to find each other. Period. It's destined. We're actually seeing prophecy play out right in front of us. Put the king down first. This is a celebration. Remember I was saying to you, stay in that celebration and that grateful energy. For some of you, you're either getting engaged, getting married, going to a wedding possibly. But what I can say is, it's nothing but happiness, success, achievement, and just all round blessings. Do you think that's good? The reason why I say that is probably because for some of you, you've been experiencing this for a long time, a real long time. And I sense that you didn't understand that first. I feel that it's because you wasn't fully awakened. But once you was activated, it was a wrap. Because then once you was activated, you're beginning to realize that all these little incidents, I would say like warning signals, does that mean any sense? Red or green flags, which way you want to put it. Basically, that's just confirmation of everything you was thinking and feeling, the things you were seeing, whether it be in dreams, your meditative state, or things that was just downloaded to you that you had no idea how you knew type thing. Which is why these people have been not only going really hard, but just trying to distract you, trying any which way they can to irritate you, basically provoke you to get some type of reaction. But what they're not telling people is they actually had whether it be they hacked your device to be recording and listening to see you have some type of meltdown, to you have some type of crash out, or just to see you in some type of distress, period. And let's just say, God said, not my chosen. For some of you, you actually deemed as one of God's strongest warriors. And you are. You definitely are. You definitely are, darling. You definitely are. What else do we need to know about this energy, spirit, please and thank you? Collectively, and one fell on my lap. Oh, look what fell on my lap. See? That's another thing I'm getting as well. They try to and this is in the upright, so that means the collective. And they try to turn your good luck into theirs. Oh, so these are all the things that you're not getting then. Actually, let me do that because these kind of fell out. This one didn't, but I'll reshuffle them again. The Wheel of Fortune. They tried to get everything that was going good for you. Well, this is what they've been doing. Anything you got going good, they either find something to destroy it, depending on what it is. If there's anything that's lucrative to them, they will find some way to try and siphon it or steal it from you in one way, shape, or form. And I keep hearing, so I think this is what they're saying. They would do whatever it takes by any means necessary. Which makes them quite cowardly, actually, when you think about it, because they felt as though by attacking a lone person, they thought that made that person vulnerable, not realizing that person was a born warrior. That was actually their strength. And I keep hearing, like my ancestors say, remember who you are. Remember who you are. And it makes sense because for me, I can give you a little story now. I had an abusive stepfather. And people that know me know exactly who he is. Come to find out, this man's a 33-degree demonic mason. Now, I remember as a child, he always pitted me against other people, other children from the neighborhood. And do you know what's crazy, TikTok? is he deliberately would find kids that was like 2, 3 times my size. Now thinking back, I'm understanding now with what's transpired in today's day why he did that. He wanted me to see like someone who was bigger in size as me as intimidating, but it didn't. Even multiple people. There was a time when 5 girls, no, first it was 3 girls tried to push me off of a pavement, and they all got their asses beat because they put their hands on me first. They physically pushed me off of a pavement into the road for me to get hit by a car. And then when I didn't get hit by a car, it was up from there. Let's just say that. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is trying to make you fear like large numbers or people that are bigger than you in size. But you know what my nan would always say? The bigger you are, the harder you're gonna drop. And I've always kept that in my mind. Even if I did feel some type of fear within, I never let it known and I never showed it. Do you understand? It just made me go even harder. And they always was the one to make the first strike. So what they do is, because from what they did then as a child, they know your triggers. They're still using that same pattern, that same MO in today's day to try and trigger you. But once you peeped game, because they was all sat and laughing about it, man. They had a little colleagues and their bosses watching, having a good old laugh, placing bets. Can you imagine? For some of you, your parents been pimping you out since you was a child. For some of you, the same warlock or warlocks that are covertly trying to take you down, funny enough, because these people are a lot older than you. Some of them anyway, not all of them, but some of them. Straight up and down TikTok, a few of these warlocks have been grooming you since you was a teenager. You just didn't realize that's what it was. Do you understand? Those who know. Because I've also had conversations with people I grew up around. Do you understand? And I think I've spoke about this to one person, but at the same time, I can guarantee you, anybody that's fully awakened in my era, that lived in the town where I'm from, that even experienced anything like what I've had to live through, they had the same light bulb moment as I did. I guarantee you that. They had the exact same light bulb moment. Because obviously you're a child, didn't it? So what you see presented before you is what you take for gospel. And it was never that. And the funny thing is, they was dressed a certain way. They had certain accessories with them to make themselves look like they was a certain stature. Come to find out, like I said, I had a conversation with one of these same individuals. And what they told me is like it just, this is for me and my friends, it's like it just crushed all those childhood daydreams that you used to have when you used to like see people in suits with briefcases and be like, oh, I better go into a nice high flying corporate job and this, that, and the third. No, boo boo. These particular, not all, just these particular few, they know exactly who they are because half is probably in my chat, in my live, watching shit myself thinking, oh, what's you gonna say next? And yeah, they actually admitted, a full-on admission that, no, you're mistaken, my love. I was actually going into hospitals and offices to steal. And that those words, I never in all my life ever believed I would hear that coming out of that individual's mouth. Literally. And these are people our parents' age. Do you understand? Think about it. Like I said, those that know me will know exactly who I'm talking about. Because for some of you, they used to give you money too. And then always come with that little saying afterwards, don't tell your parents. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, thank you. What else is going? Okay. That's what this. So this is what it's really about. They wanted your Ace of Pentacles. Oh shit. Oh, that fell. That honestly fell. They wanted your Ace of Pentacles. Notice our judgments out there too on the Wheel of Fortune. Ha ha ha. Look at that. Some of you, they sent the devil and you kicked his ass. How about that, TikTok? They sent the devil and you kicked the devil's ass, basically. And for a lot of you, these people have been, they've been trying to extort you your whole life. Yeah, see it there? So for some of you, they wanted your new beginning. They wanted your skills of like manifesting, your skills of telepathy, your skills of being just all around the hard worker, your healing capabilities. But what you got to remember is gifts you're born with, you can't be stolen. It doesn't work like that. So I don't know what make believe or delusion the devil had you in, but it doesn't work like that. And you got to think to yourself, a lot of you that had your own gifts that used it for bad no longer have your gifts. Hence why you've turned to paying practitioners and doing black magic yourself. Even trying to weaponize the Bible against us. That's very silly. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. That springs to mind. But yeah, we have financial success, material security. So not only was you trying to steal our Ace of Pentacles, you were basically trying to steal and siphon every pentacle we made. So what you would do is you was doing illegal divination on people, which is illegal. Because you can't go in there with someone else's information and have cards pulled on people. So our ancestors are protecting us by scrambling it. So you will never get an accurate estimation on anything we're doing. At all. So yeah, for a lot of you, they didn't want you to see yourself as this or even see your own gifts. For a lot of you, you've been dealing with this your whole life. Literally your whole life. At the hands of your own family members. Because you've always been a star. Now, for a lot of you, I'm kind of getting, they knew this from before you was even, in fact, they knew this from your, whatever parent was pregnant with you. I feel a sense as though a lot of you are going to have a lot of different beginnings. Whether or not you was placed with that family, whether or not you was adopted, some of you was in foster care of the local authority. Some of you was even stolen and had your names changed. Some of you sensed something wasn't right. But whenever you would ask any questions or challenge anything, you was met with anger. Anger is a deflection of guilt. Because someone to just get angry for no reason, that's a guilty conscience. Now, for a lot of you, well, not all of you, some of you have a gift where it's just your energy. People do feel intimidated, that's true. but also you reflect whatever it is that they lack. Not deliberately, that's just how God created you, so it's not your fault. Do you understand? I think it's a thing where you're supposed to help people reflect and see in order to make those changes, in order to grow for the better and ascend. That's what the plot is really. These people are trying to stop people from ascending. Do you understand? By either attacking them with all this BS, chaos magic, which is going back to them, might I add, or trying to set them up for sacrifice, trying to find ways to frame them, trying to take them out, and none of it's working. So continue to stand on business. Six of Swords. Expect harmony, because for a lot of you, this has been I wouldn't really say a battle. I would just say, the way I would articulate it, I would say an experience that I myself am grateful for, regardless good, bad, or indifferent, regardless if I liked it or not, which mostly I'm not going to lie, I didn't. If I was to say I did, that would be the absolute lie. I'm not about to do that, unlike these karmics. Um, yeah, it's been an experience, an essential, I would say, essential experience that I am grateful for. Don't get it twisted. I'm very grateful. But yeah, this is just to basically confirm you are moving on to calmer waters and harmony after a long strain. Or for some of you, could actually be a journey across some type of body or water. Not necessarily just put where it needs to fit. Or someone could be coming towards you from across a body of water. Vice versa, in anyway, which one it is, just put it where it needs to fit. And that's why they was also trying to stop you from healing, so that you can't essence, that you can't, trying to keep you from kind of like stepping into um the highest version of yourself, and they still failed. And my ears are ringing, so I know someone's chatting shit. Continue. Like my nan would say, those who have marked for talk, met them talk. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names and words can never hurt me. So anything you try to speak badly of towards about me or any other collective, might I add, will rebound off of us and stick right back on you like glue. Because it's not our energy, is it? Do you understand? Exactly. 901. We've had to fight. I think we kind of not only shocked them, but we actually impressed ourselves, because when people have studied us, they just assumed and it's gone in the opposite direction. But no matter how many times they try to knock you down, stop you, block you, take you out, you got back up every single time. And you got to think to yourself, every time you got back up, you got just that little bit stronger. Every time you got back up, you got that tiny bit more resilient. Every time you got back up, you honed in on that focus and that sheer determination. Every time you got back up, your willpower alone expanded beyond even your own comprehension. So that should tell you you was destined for greatness, period. And if no one else has told you this, I'm telling you this. We were all destined for greatness, but for some of you, had a specific path mapped out for you by God, that these devil workers have been consistently trying to stray you from, trying to block you from, whilst in the background stealing everything that was meant for you, which clearly exposes the fact of this ain't their first rodeo. This is what they do. They work very strategically to line things up. And once you see the pattern of things, like it happens every so often, or every few months, or every few years, on particular months, do you understand? At particular times. It's like they want to keep that cycle on a reoccurring loop. So the same web that they dug for the collective, without realizing it, or should I say when they did realize it, they was too deep in to escape any which way. And that would not be possible. So they was allowed to believe they're in a delusion because they thought the devil was their friend. Yeah, and there was a divine emperor, and it's in the upright. So I get from this, if it says if it's in the upright, that's a good emperor. It could be someone of authority, or it could be someone that may have changed their mind. I'm kind of getting two scenarios. Or maybe this was someone that was lied to about certain individuals just to get this person to side with these scammers and these Satanists. 'Cause that's what they are. Or this could be people in positions of authority that was made to feel a certain way about you, I believe, and they've not done the work, but they've done their own investigation, and they've seen clearly that what they was being told was a barefaced lie. And I'm also getting that they have some sort of connection to somebody that's been impersonating you. I'm getting they have been impersonating you. And for some of you, these people have been receiving whatever it was you was meant to have obtained. Oh, it's all coming out. Ooh, for some of you, this is someone that's actually working behind the scenes. They're actually helping you. They're actually helping you. That's awesome. So you got a little secret helper and a lot of admirers. I get a lot of admirers. So if you've got a lot of secret helper, you've also got a lot of admirers. Ooh, collective. I say. That's what I keep saying. It's not on us, it's in us. Okay. What else do we need to see? What else do we need to see? Spirit, what's the outcome for this madness? What's the outcome for the collective? I would say karmic and collective. Is there anything else being hidden? What's the outcome? Can I get one more? I barely even got a chance to ask one more. Oh, so someone faking being an earth angel, yeah? Okay. So what I'm getting is Page of Swords. Whatever it was they tried to have delayed for you or slowed down for you is too late. Or whatever lies they was telling on you, or whatever they was doing to stagnate you, or I don't know, try and make you deem to look incompetent or some rubbish like that, has backfired. because it's in the reverse. They're now getting disappointing news. Or it could pertain to maybe they got a child to lie, or maybe a child's coming clean about making false statements or something that they've seen someone else doing, that they was coerced into repeating. But whatever it is, it's gonna basically land someone in a lot of trouble. It already has, basically. Because they can no longer do this. Yeah, and I believe it was someone pretending to be a earth angel, or someone pretending to be of God, and it was never that. And for some of it, you know who this person is. And I kind of get, and there was more than one of them, but there was one particular main, or two particular main culprits. And that's a sibling and a third party of an ex-lover, as well as the ex-lover. Put this way, multiple. That's what I'm getting, multiple. They were trying to fight you. Guess what? Now they fighting themselves. Because guess what? For a lot of you, these people are found class in reverse. And this is their hidden agenda's been exposed. So whoever was faking being a temperance angel has been exposed. Because the real stars, and I wouldn't be surprised if the high priestess came out, the real stars, which is us, have been seen. So for a lot of you, I know they were trying to keep your channel hidden, or they were trying to get your channel blocked in some way, shape, or form. I think they've done it with a lot of people. Whether you have multiple platforms, they would go around and harass, stalk, provoke, even pay the people on these platforms to mess around with your viewings, your algorithm, all that malarkey. They've done all that, and they're all going to be held accountable for it. They already are. Let's just say that. And what's on the bottom? Two of Cups, which they never managed to stop or steal from you. Okay. So what else we need to see? Who else are these people involved with? Well, that's a bit obvious. What is the outcome of this whole fiasco? Can I get two for the whole fiasco? What's the outcome of this whole fiasco, Spirit? Please and thank you. That ought to come out as well. So we have, you see it there? And it came up in the upright, considering it fell on the floor. So we got the Fool, the King of Pentacles, and the Chariot, all in the upright. So what I get from this is, first of all, the Chariot is our forward movement. We thought he was going to stop people's forward movement. We have forward movement, so it's in the upright. But for those attacking us, your forward movement is like you're stuck in quicksand, or you're stuck in, I'm in cement. You're stuck like a breeze block of cement up to your knees. But for us, we have forward movement. It's like we're riding off into the sunset. Not even looking back for some of you. You see with the Fool card? It's like these people got played at their own game. That's what I'm hearing. They portrayed you to be a fool. They tried to make you look a fool. And at the end of it, they're the ones out here looking like a fool. They're the ones out here being seen as a fool. Yeah. For a lot of you, and kind of getting the lengths they went to, the things that was said about you is diabolical. But only thing I will say is brace yourself. Brace yourself. Some things that you would never imagine people would lie and say about another individual, they've done it and worse. That's what I'm getting. And worse. For a lot of you, you've been protected from this for a reason. For some of you, they've been splashing shit around on social media. So whatever they've done, that's illegal. I might say, and criminal. Don't think that because you delete something, it means that it can't be traced. You've raw left footprints, digital footprints. I'm hearing a lot of them. I'm hearing you've left a maze of footprints. Oh wow, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. But definitely, and for a lot of you, you have a King of Pentacles that I believe, what I feel, might want to collaborate with you, work with you. They might want to be romantic with you, or they might just want to help you in some way, shape, or form. But you have an admirer. I feel you have more than one. Maybe even someone that used to hate on you first. That's been, I'm kind of getting, they've been secretly what a lot of people have been secretly watching you. Um, and the funny thing is, yeah, these are the same people that were on the street, like in front of others. They will be fake and act like, oh, I support that person and just that and the third. But yet, though, they will see your content and not even like or share it, but yet they will report it and then imitate your video. That's what they've been doing. Even going as far as trying to steal your life story from you. Now that's got to be some bottom of the barrel, scummy, bummy behavior. And I've exposed a few people like that. That all of a sudden trying to speak um, your history that you might have spoken, but just try to articulate it differently. But all the scenarios are the same. Like they literally left nothing. The only thing they really changed was the fact of you're a female and they're a male. Do you understand? Like it sounded a bit too familiar. And then after a while, I kind of twigged. They've all just regurgitated your truth, but it's attached their name to it. You're going to be exposed. Which is why when I tell certain things, you got to be smart. You don't tell every single detail. Because these people that like to steal people's stories, do you understand? And you got to remember, wherever they grew up around, there's other people that are going to know. And there's going to be little parts that you don't know. So when people ask you about certain specific parts or events in that person's truth, you don't have the answers for it. Do you understand? Just like when I was doing videos and I was making certain healing juices with like herbs and shit like that. Of course, you people was out there just watching the lives, watching the videos, not even liking or sharing or even commenting. But yet, though, next thing you know, you're making content of the exact same thing. Funny that, isn't it? Did you think that because you block a person from your platform, that their angels ain't going to come and give them the heads up? It's like you just go by what you believe that we mentioned, and that's all we know. There's a lot more to that. There's a lot more to it than that. Period. Any more confirmations for this current energy? They want to Ten of Swords you, but they're the ones with the Ten of Swords now. Ooh. They're going to be left disappointed because this cycle is over. Don't think it's over. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Don't take it over. Dun, 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 dun. I can't remember the rest of the words. I'm getting authority. Oh. Oh. So what I feel is these people have been, put this way, these people didn't realize, they have been and always have been being watched. So they're about to, either they are already or this is coming. They're about to be extremely disappointed because everything that they plotted and planned for has completely and utterly, epically failed. And it's really funny how these two came out together. I've hit the nail on the head because my right ear's ringing. For some of you, I'm getting, some of you are gonna take this guilt to your grave. That's your business. For a lot of you, the fact that you tried every which way to put others in the grave will now be your reality. But what I'm kind of sensing is it was done in a way where you was being fed an illusion, basically. So what you thought you were seeing, that wasn't it. That's what I get. That wasn't it. And that was done deliberately, not just to teach you a lesson, but to actually make you realize who really caused the shots. Because I'm hearing a lot of you walk around there acting like you're better than God, acting like you're above God, acting like, oh, that was very stupid. You have more power than God? Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, you did not. But you did. Okay. I'm sensing there's a lot of people sick and dying. There's a lot of people that have died. People have been keeping quiet about it, trying to keep things under the rug, so to speak. And you also don't want people to know that you've been disappointed and delayed in every aspect of your entire existence. So you've done all these things to lead up until your soul say stardom or your wish fulfillment. And what I'm getting is the opposite. Everything you've done, I heard, up to this point has led to your demise, your public demise. Oh my goodness. And anyone else you invited in, collateral damage. It's the same thing I'm getting again. Some of you, and I said this before, you can quote me on it too. Some of you, well, not some of you, a lot of you, that have joined these little societies, so to speak, You think because certain people don't know about certain things, yeah, that you can hide beneath certain people. What people don't realize is the minute anything starts going wrong in your life, look at the person you're around. Because these people that are experiencing karma, what they're trying to do is they're trying to latch on to people like good standing citizens, basically. And what that does is if you shelter that person or help the person in any way, you're basically agreeing to share that person's karma. And then once that person knows things are starting to affect you negatively, so you know what they're going to do? They are then going to push it all off onto you because you don't know how energy works. Do you understand? And the little protection that they gave you, they're going to attach a cord to you and suck you dry. In fact, I guarantee they've done that to many, many, many people already. This is why they have worked so hard and joined force with so many different individuals and covens, groups of people, communities, communities of people, because they felt they were strength in numbers. No, boo boo, it was your intentions was never pure. Your intentions was never honorable. I mean, the amount of money I spent, no one forced you to. A lot of you did it out of your own ego and greed. Lust, ego, and greed. Control, lust, ego, and greed. Control, lust, ego, and greed. Clegg. You lot was out here on a clegg. Control, lust, ego, and greed. I don't know, I understand how that, whatever that was given to me, but that's just how that came out. So, okay. Is there anything else I can clarify on this energy spirit to make these people understand? Those that are not fully awakened and those that haven't fully ascended. Is there anything else I can add? Is there anything else you want me to add? Please and thank you before I close out. Oh, and look what comes out. And look what came out. And look what came out. Ooh, and look what came out. Ooh, and look what came out. Ooh, and look what came out. Oh, so we got the 6 and the 7 of cups. I told you, 7 of cups, you're going to be sport for choices. In fact, the choices you got is overwhelming, is overpouring. It's a flood. I get like a floodgate of options. No, I just heard the floodgates are open. Yeah. You got your happiness. Happiness from the past, new friends. I'm getting maybe even for some of you could be some old loves revived. Not all. You should know what your situation is. So I would never put it on any other than that. I want to give I've already said I do readings. If anyone wants to read in, please let me know. And we've also got the 4 of Cups as well. Okay. Some of you, not all of you, I'm just saying, some of you might be feeling a bit of boredom. Some of you might feel discontented. Maybe because, I don't know, you're not grasping the fact that things take gradual to change. That makes any sense. You will see little slight changes, but it doesn't go on your timeline. So stop trying to control the outcome or the results. Do you understand? Let it happen as it's supposed to happen. If that makes any sense. And then we got the Four of Pentacles. Some of you might be feeling overly cautious, and I get that, but you've got nothing to fear. And if you are fearing any kind of loss, it could just be the last stagnant energies of your old self. Do you understand? Don't stay in that energy for too long. Just let it go, innit? Let it go. It's either that, or it could be something that they're trying to project, which ain't your energy. I believe that these people want you to stay in the same mind frame that they're in, which is of like a miserly energy. But you know, you're doing great things, so why would you even want to have that conception about yourself? Don't. Release that and let it go. Give it to your angels. So we've got another king out here. You've got a king of wands. I'm getting like entrepreneurial. An entrepreneurial could be masculine or feminine, because even though it says king of wands, tarot is gender neutral. It could be king of wands could mean a woman that's in her masculine energy, like in her boss bitch era type thing, making boss bitch moves. I like that. She's in her boss bitch era. Notice how the sun is with the moon. Everything, what I'm getting, because it's in the upright, whatever was withheld back from you is on blast now. What I'm getting, this moon cycle that they were going to try and use in some way, shape, or form, whether it be to bury whatever secrets or keep their secret, it did the opposite. It just put more of a spotlight on it, if that makes any sense. More of a spotlight on it. That's what I get from that. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, and that's their judgment. This is our justice. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that was like that. This is our justice, and that's their judgment. Yeah. Anything else I can add before I close out the read? Oh, I'm getting death and the 6 of wands in the reverse. So what I get from this, oh, there's a death to that. Okay. Some of you out here may have got success or some type of achievement based on a lie, based on falsity. That's what I'm getting. Whatever it is that you stole or took, or whatever promotion that you gained, is now going to go to the rightful owner. That's what I'm getting from this. Shit, collective. And that's the karmics, that is. I know exactly who that parasite is. The same parasite that's been stalking my platform. I know she's hacked my account with the Karmic Family members and the Warlock X. The In the Closet Warlock X, might I add. Can I get some more likes in there, please, if you don't mind? Otherwise, why are you in there? Why are you in here? Just some hating ass bitches. And this is the same shit that I've been talking about. Who just comes around just to sit around and be nosy and don't like? But because I like when if I see somebody's live and I think it's good, I like and I share it. That's what you're supposed to do. But you bitter ass Bessies are exactly that. Nothing but sheer haters. Yeah, God just says some of you are jealous Bigfoots. I know what that means. You see, that one my ancestor said that. Jealous Bigfoots. That's funny. Jealous Bigfoots, mine. Jealous Bigfoots. That's funny. Can I get something from this Lunar Tarot deck? I return all evil eye, negative energy, any bad words spoken over my life, or over my content, even over my platform. I cancel and denounce it. In the mighty name of Jesus, by the power of my authority, my divine authority, my divine. Some of you have gotten triple wings, isn't it? Is it triple wings? I think so. Yeah, triple wings. Emily, what a reading? It should all be in the description box. My details are in the description box. So are the prices. Look back on my old videos. It is what it is. And I stand on that. Can I get something for the collective spirit? What have we got to look out for? Oh. Can I get one more piece? Thank you. Oh, I just said the lies they tell. Or they're still telling lies. Tell your lies. Tell your sweet little lies. Keep telling your lies. Keep telling your lies. So, oh, I like that. And then one card came out in the reverse. Well, actually, there's two cards in the reverse. Sorry, scratch that. Two cards in the reverse. So, first of all, we got the Tower in the reverse. And do you know what the Tower is telling me? This is what they're trying to do towards the collective, the chosen ones, the starseeds, the earth angels. So, some of you, the Tower that you tried to set up for us, which is your last ditch attempt, that was your downfall. I observed that. That was your downfall. And your last move. Oof. Oof. But for us, it's like this is the path to our fulfillment, basically. Is you people's public downfall. And guess what? The whole world is going to see. That's what I get from that. The whole world is going to see. Or they already are seeing. So this is, I know our tarot could be past, present, and future, but what I'm getting, this is current, which is like now, as we speak. And it was inevitable. Inevitable. Yeah. You've been trying to steal people's abundance. Any little piece or minuscule, you've been trying to steal. And guess what? It's coming all back to us. Give me my money. Just give me my money. This shit ain't funny. Woo! Just give me my money. Yeah, that's what I get from that Nine of Pentacles. Some of you have something that's been, well, I could say there's more than one way. For some of you, this is lucrative, is monetary. For some of you, it's something that was stolen from you in the past. For some of you, it's compensation for this gang stalking, identity theft, all this corruption done to you in the court system, illegally, and getting even by even containing the police as well. So your Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be the spells he was doing you. Now that's there like I'm getting currently. I'm not getting this is currently happening. It's already in fruition. as we speak, I get. But the Five of Pentacles, if you thought you lost shit now, it's about to get even worse. Because I do know for a lot of you, you've been trying to make it seem as though you're not doing this, that, and the third. But what you don't realize is, first of all, you've already been exposed. And the same way how you betray people that least expected you to do that to them, is now happening to you. All I heard is, I can't believe my eyes. You better. You better. This is happening. Yeah. Whilst the true collective continues to celebrate. Now, a lot of these is probably a secret your karmic house families. There's probably a lot of these probably in this live now, isn't it? That's why you haven't said anything. But you're in my life. Why is that? And what? None of you's liking? None of you's liking or sharing their life. Is that really how bitter and hateful you people are? Then why are you here? Why are you here? Why don't you go somewhere else? You understand? I call in judgment on all of you. Now this was kind of like almost going to go into, it was on its side. So I would say probably because that means our manifestations is here. We've done it. Keep moving in silence. For a lot of you, you manifested the truth to come out. I think that's a beautiful thing. Amazing, don't you think? Yeah, no, maybe so. I think that's amazing. For a lot of you, I'm kind of getting, you've been waiting for this your whole life. Kind of understandable. And at the same time, it's quite comical, actually. Who's coming towards the collective, Spirit, please, and thank you. Or who else do we need to know about? That's been targeting the collective, Spirit. And what's happening to these karmic people? Also, would be nice to know. Oh, I never seen that card drop down there. Damn, I missed one. Sorry, I missed one. Now they're in suspense. They wanted you hanging suspended in midair. Or I'm kind of getting hung out to dry, which is a bit rude. Now they're being hung out to dry. Now that was upside down when I picked it up, man. So yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, what? Oh my days! How many times did this card come out? In reverse, guys. In reverse. I believe this is a new counterpart. I believe it's someone that you've known for many lifetimes, whether you've connected yet or not. They're here. I'm also sensing that, although it may have seemed as though you was fighting this battle alone. Oh, you wasn't. You had someone fighting for you in the background also. Or the 5D, which made it possible for you to kick his ass. kick his ass. All praises to the Most High. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. He's emotionally balanced. It's like the yin to your yang. And I know for a lot of you, if you know about signs and synchronicities, you've been seeing a lot of synchronistic signs, so to speak, or should I say. You've been seeing a lot of synchronistic signs confirming what you intuitively feel and see. That's what you've manifested. And possibly, as dumb as some people are, collective, it is what it is. You're going to get some dumb people thinking that they can come back and kiss ass and butt you up and try and tempt you to go backwards. It's a no. Okay? It's a no. Look at that. Someone wants to give you a beautiful commitment. I know you've got karmic families out there all collaborating to try and stop this, steal this, whatever the case may be. But I think they need to be more focused on what's going on in their own closet. Worry about what's going on in your own private life. Oh, shoot. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I said, it's all right. You have success collective. Do not stress, and God said, it's all right. You have nothing more to worry about. Listen, you got more integrity in your baby toenail than these people do in their whole existence on this planet. Yes, they've been stealing your creativity. Yes, they've been mimicking and plagiarizing your content. And they've even been trying to make file false lawsuits. Imagine that. They're trying to file lawsuits, collective, claiming that you're stealing their work. Like the courts don't know. Do you understand? So it's literally like they just dug their listen. They not only dug the hole, them bitches buried their own self. The more they lied, the more they buried themselves. From the beginning, they were just digging a hole. But they persisted and they persisted and they persisted and they persisted. And then they dragged in innocent people. And do you know what makes it worse? They enlisted people that was desperate for money. So no one was thinking rationally. And now the big payouts off the table for them. Now they want to be up on arms. But there already has, or there will be a major blowout. Like, I'm talking hands are going to be flying. And the police may need to be called. Because you also have someone that was trying to block or turn someone who has interest in you against you out of pure jealousy. But they wanted to dress it up as if, oh, I'm just trying to warn you, I'm telling you this for your own good, like, and it's just lies. Think about it. Tell your lies, tell your sweet little lies. Tell your lies, tell your lies. Do, 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 do. Tell your lies, tell your lies. What's the closing out confirmations on this spread spirit? Okay, thank you. I want to get into the. Oh, see, look. You come to the realization everything I just said was the truth. Yeah, once you come to the realization of, first of all, who was like your opposition, look at that. How the hangman's coming out again. So remember, that's twice now, yeah? Okay. What they didn't realize was them thinking that by slowing you down, they're making you stagnant. That pause and that silence is your divine strength. Yeah, it is your divine strength. And I say that literally meaning in the sense of go within. Even if you just sit alone to yourself and just close your eyes for 5-10 minutes. And then you can actually either speak to your angels, your higher counsel, and you can ask for certain assistance or certain information, or for you to be guided in whatever it is you're looking to attain. And I promise you, before you've stepped foot over your own threshold to depart for the day, everything you've just asked for, you will acquire instantly. No, I heard instantaneously. Instantaneous. I've never heard that word before. I've never used this word before, man. I'm just going on what I'm being guided to say, or what words I'm being guided instantaneously. Okay. All you have to do is ask. Or why haven't you asked for anything? So who knows, but I know you must know what that means. But yeah, with the hangman, that pause you took, it wasn't just about reflection. It was about the realization of what's important, where you're heading, anything else you need to release. And it's a time for reflection and introspection before moving forward or planning or making any other moves. What is your out overall goal, your end goal? I get. I swear I said the other day that something that you thought was lost is making its way back to you. I'm getting that song. Make my way downtown, down to the top, down to the top, to the downtown. I don't know why that song came to. Maybe you should go and listen to it. I might do that actually to think there could be a message in it. But yeah. And I wonder if I am. Yeah, I actually like the song. I don't know who sings it though, but I do remember that song. I need to dive into the reason for that particular track, but I will. Okay, I sure will. So yeah, it's about coming to the realization you are a star. You've always been a star. You've always been creative. You've always been outgoing. And you've always shined. Always. Even if you didn't see it in the beginning, I know you felt it for a lot of you. I know you felt it from within. 'Cause it was that bright. It radiates out of you. And it's your light that people didn't like, basically. So they did anything and everything to try to dim that light and diminish you. And they failed. That's why they set these obstacles on your path for a reason, hoping that would destroy you. And it didn't. It made you. It forged you with this bullion. And ooh, there's a picture you couldn't see that. Yeah, so you got the 3 and the 5 of swords in the reverse, yeah? The 3 and the 5 of swords in the reverse. Sorry. That's them. Collaborations. That could be people you work with or a genre you're working with, whatever your niche is, continue to do so. I wouldn't broadcast it though. Keep it to yourself because you know what the plagiarizers are like. 8 of Wands. These people are seeing, excuse me, spiritual burp. 0 progress. So for all the hard work they did, so it's in reverse, isn't it? So the more we progress is the more they go into a downward spiral. And that's based on contracts and collaborations that they made, which is now all up in controversy. They wanted controversy over us. They wanted us to be grief-stricken, but that's not actually the case. That's not the energy we're sitting in. If anything, that's their energy that they're trying to project over here, but refuse it, decline it. Return to sender, do. Karmic, she should have known, but you will never test me, do, or take me off my throne. Hey, return to sender, that karmic Pisces, I'm not jealous sibling, kiss the blackest part of my ass. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know what I'm clapping for. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, smooth bell ring, 9 pound fuck a fight if you don't play. Yes. You see, look at that again. The son of bottom of the power. Death. Death to everything you've done. Expose everyone you work with. Expose all your third parties, including your secret boyfriends. Oh, I said it. Just be who you are and own it. Why are you hiding it? Just be who you are and own it. Why are you hiding it? Oh, look at that. 9 and 9. The 9 and the 9. The 9 and the 9. 9 of cups, the 9 and the 9. 9 of wands, the 9 and the 9. 9 of cups. 9 of wands. 9 of cups. Ooh, 9 of wands. For some of you, Make a wish. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Everything your heart desires will come true. Ah. All right, the 901 is the last step. Just get over the finish line, collective. Just get over that finish line. Now you already know you've done the work. Now you got to make a wish. This is your make a wish card. So you know whatever it is you ask the Most High for, I'll just say this. He said yes, whatever it was you asked for. What I would advise, you're still going to get what you asked for. Maybe not in the way you expected. That's what I'm hearing. You're getting exactly what you asked for, but maybe not in the way you expected or anticipated. So whoever that resonates with, it resonates with. Wherever it needs to fit. Put it where it needs to fit. Anything else, Spirit? So I can close out this just spread like Rack said prayer. Close out this spread like Rack said prayer. I can close out this spread like Rack said prayer. Exactly. Now the cards are just repeating itself. Six of Swords transitioning. So you're moving from, you're sailing off into calmer waters. This is no more. There'll be no more of this BS. So I'm hearing take all that remember all you've learned thus far. Not even when I hear that, I didn't even hear this. It was thus, like THUS, thus far. Okay. Whoever that's for anyway. Remember what all that you've learned thus far. Can I get some confirmation on the collective, karmic and collective current energy spirit? Can I get some confirmations and some clear outcomes? What's going to happen for the collective? And what's the karma for the evildoers? What is the justice for the collective? And what is the karma for the evildoers? Spirit, please intervene. I just want to know, Spirit, if I got everything right on this, yes or no. Well, I hit my hand, didn't I? I say yes. Are any of my attackers sick and unwell, Spirit? Yes or no? I say yes. Back and forth is yes. Back and forth in any direction is yes, and the circle is no. Spirit, is my karmic stepfather responsible for the demise of my mother? Yes or no? That's a straight yes. That didn't even hesitate to move straight away. Okay. The karmic sibling that I posted on my page. Did she put a hit out on me, Spirit? Yes or no? Yes, she did. Wow. She did put a hit on me. Okay. Have they tried to steal my identity, Spirit? Yes and no. Yes or no, sorry. Blatant yes. Okay. So only did they steal my identity. Have they stolen an inheritance from me and property, Spirit? Yes or no? That was a strong yes. Wow. Okay. Will we get justice for what they've done, Spirit? Yes or no? Will the collective get justice? Are we getting justice, Spirit? Yes or no? Yeah, that look like he wanted to spin in a circle at first, isn't it? But it's still moving back and forth. Okay. So I get that's why the gang stalking and the attacks have ramped up a bit. Okay. They're in their last hour, so to speak. Okay. So, Spirit, can I get some confirmations? What is the justice for the collective? And what's the karmic judgment for the karmic spirit? Let me get the collective first. What's the justice for the collective spirit? Easy, thank you. That flew right off the table. Okay. Where did the other one go? Oh, there it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So that was in the upside down. So what I'm saying is they're in bad health. I already asked that and the crystal told me they're in bad health. Oh, so they're in their thoughts because what they wanted for us is now their reality, basically. So they wanted us to be in bad health. For some of you, they tried to send you like entities of like disease and that kind of thing. And yeah, they tried it all. And these entities went straight back, returned to sender. Because we're in our good Dharma season. We don't have any bad karma. Do you understand? We've cleared our karmic debt that we've been trying to place upon people, and there's still people's good karma for the room. Nope. We're gonna be exposed. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. For a lot of you, there's a courthouse. This could be one of two things. Either you're going to be called to court, or this is what they've been trying to do in the background: hold fake court cases against you. That's going to be exposed also. Just remember, I already told you. I've been saying this for a couple of years now. Been saying this. Yeah, it's all over this unexpected income. That they either stole or are trying to steal. Is that why they're trying to stop people from, or stop us from getting to court? Or they're trying to have us taken out before court happens purely because so that they don't have to pay back what they stole. So they will live their life in poverty. It is what it is. They're already in poverty. That's their karma, in fact, poverty. Rightfully so. That's no more than what they deserve. Are we talking for this overall energy spirit? Can I get some confirmations on this? Okay. The Lovers and High Honor. And it's in the upright, so what I'm getting is not in the reverse. So what I'm getting is this is someone that's authentic. This is an authentic individual, I'll say, who is of real divine high honor. Who just, I would say, won a big battle. The war still wages on, but this battle is over. That's what I'm getting. I'm kind of getting, for some of you that have a divine calling, yeah? You and your new divine spiritual partner are fighting in the ethers. Yeah, because you exposed the thief. You know who that thief is. For some of you, it's your own family members. For others, it's your family members that worked with a download in the closet X. They did. That's why they got so many kids. And that's why they're trying to act like, oh, they're a man's man. They are, but not in the sense that you think. Yes, this is someone that's corrupt. Mature man in the reverse. I'm getting from this is either people from these secret societies, so to speak, or this is some type of authoritative figure, paternal parent maybe. That's corrupt because it's in the reverse. Yeah, you're going down too. You're all going down. Clap them one by one. Go on, girl. Clap them two by two. Go on, girl. Clap them three by three. Could you never be better than me? Yo! Ooh. So this is the comments then. Okay, so basically, some of them went to court, I feel. And we're yet to be informed of this. I believe they did this in secret, trying to get some type of upper hand, so to speak, or so they believed in their little delusional mind. That backfired. So it's not going the way they planned. So you got the false person. I believe that's the Jezebel, when in fact they're all Jezebels, to be honest with you. Over a gift. Notice it's in the upright. A gift that belonged to the chosen, that these people in bad health stole in the past or is trying to steal now in the present. And I feel that they've been trying to get some type of courthouse to sway on their side. But if you look on this judge's face, he's not amused. So what I'm getting from that is he knows he's been told a big bunch of lies. Secrets out, I heard. Secrets out. Yeah. They never had an expectation of this happening or this happening. They never expected this for it to go this way. But it is. They wasn't expecting. This wasn't what they anticipated. Or it's going to be something that we don't expect. So some of you looking to get a A beautiful little surprise, I believe. I feel. So, just stay observant anywhere and everywhere you go. Now, some people say, stay woke. Where's the other card gone? Right, and we've got great fortune, and then we've got mature woman. So maybe it's a mature woman that wants this great fortune, who's been working with this, or it could be this mature man in the reverse, because this is in your patch. This is a good person. Then. This mature woman, that could be the collective. Oh, the mature man in the reverse has been withholding this mature woman's great fortune. I believe that's been exposed. Or this person's been saying, oh, I take care of them and this, that, and the third, when really they haven't. But they've just been lying this whole time. And for some of you, I heard it's been for a long time. Oops. It's been for a long time. Anything else, Spirit? About these selective individuals. Oh, I'm also getting you had to have been married to obtain this great fortune. And it's been due to you since you was a child, I'm getting. Or you've been gifted since you was a child. So the main female, that could be a parental unit. But that was in reverse. So that person may have passed. Or she might have left, they might have left like a guide on what to do. Information on like, what you call it? When you like list things down about what you want done and just that and the third. She might have written down rules and regulations. Or this main female didn't want to see you be married since you was a child because they knew once this happened, if you was married to your right counterpart, you would have just stepped straight into your great fortune, and that's what they didn't want that. So I feel in order for them to steal it from you, they've drummed up all this big ass debarker. But like I said, this is what these people do because they have people strategically placed in every area that you would need when dealing with these types of situations. If that makes any sense, that get paid under the table. So wherever they work for, they see one face of that individual. Do you understand? And the secret covenants that's paying them, that's who they truly are. That's what I get from that. Oh, now you're in concern. Okay. I hope you saw that on camera, how that flew up like that. Let me see what card it is. Jeez. So the person of high honor, notice it was on the high honor card, is about to get some sudden wealth. Is that what you people been trying to go back and forth to the courts to stop it from happening? Because you want it for yourself, but you've been stealing anyway, so what the hell? You're not getting it. So whatever house you stole, is come back to this rightful owner because clearly there's a house involved. Either there was left the house and you've stolen it, whether you sold it or put it in someone else's name or whatever you've done, that can still be traced. Whatever you did, you've lost. So you're right. You best be concerned. You wanted us in this energy. And I noticed it. I felt it. It's like you're stressed out. Some of you are like, where you're so anxious. You're probably getting like chest pains. You're not sleeping. You're not eating. but yet though you still find time to try and do sex magic. May that make sense? Anybody? Wait, this is just my rose quartz crystal. Yeah, and I'm also getting, for some of you, you have your own family members that pay people to get married in your name so that they can steal from you. So clearly they've done it in another country so that you wouldn't find out. And that's been brought to the surface. And I also feel that that is why certain people are trying to work overtime to try and creep around you or take you out, purely so they don't have to face what they've done or be held accountable for what they've done. And this unexpected income, it could be a surprise, rags to riches I get. And this is going to change your life. This is why these people have been going so hard, working with these little coven workers, even getting people to follow you. I know all of this. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt and dashed it away. But you still walked away. Funny that. So what is the outcome for these people, Spirit? Please and thank you. What is the outcome for these criminals, Spirit? Oh my days. Oh my, I just asked, what's the outcome? What's the outcome? What is the outcome? Imprisonment. What is the outcome? You're going to jail. What is the outcome? No bad. Oh, so there's a thief. I'm guided to take this for some reason. There's a thief involved. I believe that it was a thief that was paid by this mature man, immature female, to use someone else's identity, or this thief was paid to get into a relationship with an earth angel, deliberately to abuse them and steal their energy to give to a Jezebel spirit and supply a whole coven. And I believe this same mature person is responsible. Oh, that's why you're in despair. Yeah, it says it all. It says it all. All of you. You're in your thoughts. You're concerned. That concern now is turned to despair. Do not keep hearing that. Why do I keep hearing that song? Bang, bang, he shot me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground. Bang, bang, he shot me down. Oh, you got the community involved. Now the community is about to go, well, the community is, that's your punishment. The community is now going to be poverty stricken in rags. And that's happening already, I feel. Ooh, what did I say? I knew it. I just didn't want to say it. But I already knew it. I already felt it. I keep getting that song. Bang, bang, he shot me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground. My baby shot me down, 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 down. You're going down, 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 down. You're going down, 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 down. You're going down, down. Damn. And for some of you, you're going down 6 feet under. Some of you, in here and some of you in here. But either way, you're going. Either way. Either way. Yeah, I really knew. You already had your message of concern. And those of you that are thinking about trying to flee the scene to get away, you won't get very far. I guarantee that. Yeah. This Jezebel. This incubus, succubus, this false person. I believe this is the person that's been imitating a true divine earth angel like myself. Hell, in fact, this is probably my doppelganger. Would that be a karmic half sibling, a jealous family member, or the new supply of the ex-karmic narcissist? Either way, courtship. Yeah. You've been trying to steal a new beginning. And you failed. Because we're already living it. We already living it. Yeah, we're the real privileged lady. We already are. Oh. It's our 13 and 14 came out together. Or possibly the same privileged lady is about to meet this wealthy man. And this Jezebelian fake false person with the incurable STDs has just got a message. They've been getting a message of concern. There's not you just getting it now. You've been getting messages of concern. And you can't spell work your way out of this one. No, sir, you are not going to. While our pathway is wide open, guess what? Your pathway is blocked. But that's what you wanted for us, isn't it, really? Let me... For some reason, I'm guided to use... I've not used these ones for a while, actually. Come on, get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up, guys. Get the shares up, guys. Stop being a hater, guys. What's the problem, guys? You're too damn bitter. They're bad mind and grudgeful. There was a lot of that in it. Bad mindness and grudgefulness. Let me clear some of these cards up in a minute. So I can just, can I get some messages for the collective spirit, please? And thank you. Let me just pick up a few of these Kipper decks. For some of you, this has been a long time coming as well. And you've got to think to yourself, your prayers have been answered. And these people, some of these people are in churches also as well. So they've been like using that to try and weaponize against you. But yet, though, if you look in the Bible, there are certain things written in the Apocrypha. I'm talking. So yeah, let me pull some from the I want to get some new cards as well. What kind of cards can I should get? Or what type of design do you think? Do you think I should get, guys? I'm open to suggestions. I am open to suggestions. Anybody? Everybody in the house of love. And it's really funny that my ancestors said as well, you're just going to start to see people just disappearing. Fall into the, not so much fall into the wayside, but just disappearing, out of sight, out of mind type thing. So the devil cards come out. You notice how a lot of cards came out twice. It's like it's repeating itself. That's what we call cards repeating itself. We're going to do these ones. So let me see. The selfless sorcery. Self-sorcery, sorry. Not selfless sorcery, self-sorcery. Let me get a couple cards. I hear you calling in the air tonight. Hold on. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Hold on. I can hear it calling in the air tonight. Hold on. Hold on. It says, I hear her calling, a returning, forever in progress. The whole mother-loving spectrum. Speak your truth. Let's see what comes out of our African Goddess Rising deck. Can I get 5 from the African Goddess Rising deck, Spirit, please? And thank you. Can I get 5 from the African Rising Spirit deck, please? And thank you. Can I get 5 from the Goddess Rising deck, Spirit, please? And thank you. Okay. Can I get 3 more, please? Please and thank you. Can I get 3 more, Spirit? On this African Rising deck for the collective. And we get 1 more. And see it there. Funny how these cards are like repeating themselves as well. Is that the only one that I dropped? Right, so we've got Oya Storm. Look, speak your truth, speak up. Creativity. What else? Medusa. Rage. But not in that sense. I think they just demonize everything. Titumba. Feeling safe. It is safe to feel safe, I bet it's going to say. Right, so are any familiarities now? Notice how this got a snake head, and so has that got a thingy on their head too. Right, let's have a look then, guys. Let's have a gander. You know how this malarkey goes, isn't it? $56. The affirmation is, I hear and I heed my siren call. Being ready doesn't necessarily mean that it feels comfortable or easeful. It may do, but usually the very best miracles and magic and medicine are birthed in and through the chaos of times like these. Well, that's good. That's a nice analogy for that one. All right, a returning. Oh, a returning. This is Remember Your Magic, 110. Right, for returning, the affirmation is I am returning to it all. 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 Hold on a minute. I gotta go and get my charger set. Ooh. Oh, he's back. Yeah, it was getting a bit low. It's getting a little bit low. Join the live for a preview. So yeah. And then a returning. You remember to descend through the layers of your body, connect with the mysterious primal spark of intelligence that informs every living cell, and feel. You feel what's real and right and liberating for you. You nourish yourself and you flourish. You become a self-sourced magnetic pulsing force that syncs with all of life through your rhythmic and cyclical intelligence to create right alignment. Ooh, I like that one. This one now. Forever in progress. 85. The affirmation is, I am forever in progress and no, I am forever in process and progress. I'll just read you the affirmations of the rest of them. The whole loving 102. And this one is, I am the full mother loving spectrum. Speak your truth is 97. This one, I speak my truth even if my voice wobbles and my legs shake. Go for it. That's what I see. Go for it. Go for it, darling. All right, that's those ones done. Put it back in its box. Righty-ho. These ones now. Where's the booklet? Where's the box? Oh, there it is. Here we go, darling. Here we go. All right, let's get them in order, right? 12, 4, 12, and 13. So we'll start with 13. And 13 is the goddess of storms. And or her guidance, her declaration is, I make shift happen. Her guidance is, the winds of change are in motion. Into every life a little rain must fall. Personal storms clear away the old. Sometimes change moves slowly, at other times change is swift. 33. Oh yeah, 30 and 33. Mame Kumba Bang. This is the goddess of speaking up. The goddess of speaking up. The declaration is, I reclaim my voice, I speak out and speak up. And her guidance is, speak up, speak out, speak on it. You have a right to be heard. I like that one. Then we got number 12. Okay, darling, number 12. Number 12 is Seven Sisters Creativity. Her declaration is, I am a creative visionary. And her guidance is, create, create, create. You come from conjurers and creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply your magic. You are a cosmic creatrix and a creative force. Oh, that's an awesome one. 23. Medusa, Shadow of Rage. Her declaration is, I have a right to feel my feelings. And her guidance is, you are pissed off and petrified. angry and shaken, but underneath that, you are hurt and heartbroken, feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. And the last but not least, number 4. All the fours. Number 4, Tituba, sorry. The goddess of feeling safe. Her declaration is, I am safe. It is safe to be safe. And her guidance is, it is finally safe to be you. You have wandered through a dark night. Your trip has been long. There is light ahead. Your liberation is apparent. I love how that sounds. Definitely. I agree too. 100%. So yeah, I might just give you a little I may just give you some animal spirits as well. Right, let's see what animal spirits. I actually forgot about that. What animal spirit is working with the current energy spirit? Easy thing. Let me get 4. Can I get 2 more? Okay. Oh, the bat, the rabbit, and the fire ant. And the stingray. Wow, literally one of each one. One of each. If you can see one of each one. One of every element. I'll just say that. Except for actually, I'll make it even. Let me get one more for the spirit. Hopefully it'll be a spirit one. Confirmation. I love DC confirmation. I thought I heard something exciting. Can I get... I was just going to say, can I get one more? Oh my days. And I was saying in my head, I hope you get a spirit one. That's exactly what I was asking in my head. I hope I get a spirit one. And look what came out. The only one we haven't had. Alright, dragon. If these are in the same order as it is in the book, that's going to be crazy. Oh no, one. Almost anyway. And I've lined them up exactly how it should be in the book. Bar 1. And that is exactly how the order is in the book. Literally. So we're going to do Earth, which is Mr. Rabbit. Captions. What? Right, so I'll have to do it again now. But anyway, the rabbit, Mr. Bunny Rabbit, is the Earth card. It's not first. Afraid of everything, overwhelmed, frozen. So some of you might be. Right, so I'll have to do it again. I know I can see it, but you know something? I'm not going to do that, can I? That's better. I'll deal with that stuff afterwards. Okay. I get that now. So it's flashing. Yeah, so anyway. Why is this going super? Do you know what? Yeah, so anyway. I'm not just going to bother waste my time. It's just going stupid, so I ain't got time for it. So anyway, some of you may be feeling overwhelmed. Over-explains, talks fast. Some of you might need a day of silence, if you can manage it. If not, it is what it is. All right, so on to the next. And that's water. A stingray, which is this one, yeah? So we've done these two. Developing confidence, sense of self, or spine. When it's in balance, the ego wants to grow. When out of balance, blames others, quits. To bring it to balance, move through the discomfort. I know sometimes it's easier to just resort back to old ways, but then, oh, lucky the fire ant was the first card out. Good for me. The fire ant is aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. When you're in balance, you're thoughtful and disciplined. When out of balance, you argue, excess heat, and gossip. To bring it to balance, solo time, walks at night. Try it. You might surprise yourself. You may actually find something that you like that you didn't realize you did like. So the next one is the bat. Okay, boo boo, is the bat. Bat. It says darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. To bring it to balance, accepts, adapts, adjusts. When out of balance, refuses to let go, reminisces. To bring it to balance, watch the sunrise. Last but not least, we got the spirit card. Or anoint me some dragon, I do. Right, in the order, the phoenix is first, then the sea serpent is second, then the dragon is third. Okay. Seeing others' most true self, balancing your ego. And the dragon is the third chakra. The subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center in the Manipura chakra. Manipura translates to the city of hidden gems, and behind it, gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire at the element, the navel center, is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. Yeah, that's it. That was it, right? I was only gonna do those many as agreed. So yeah. Of course there's always gonna be like plagiarizers, doppelgangers, clones, thieves, and not malarkey. So what I suggest is treat them the same way they treated you. Literally. Like they don't exist because they don't. Unless you want them to, of course, but I wouldn't suggest that. Yeah. You gotta do you, boo. Now I can eat something. So yes, like, share, subscribe.